Happy Friday, Warriors. Hope you're having a great week. We had 3 daily motivation emails go out that were really interwoven with each other. So I want to speak on those 3 and hopefully it helps you in your journey, starting with some scripture with Proverbs 13:20. Walk with the wise and become wise. Associate with fools and suffer harm. And I feel like almost always we look at that in good versus bad. And I look back at my past and I had my during the week tribe that was building me up, my predominantly work crew, and then I had my weekend crew, which was partying, debauchery, all the bad things. And those 2 groups were definitely fighting against each other in my life. And one was bringing me up and one was dragging me down. And that is not sustainable. But luckily, I'm through that, and I have amazing people around me. But let's challenge if that doesn't speak to you, good versus bad. What if it's good versus great? And so, what if you have good people around you, and you're sort of plateaued, and nobody's pushing you to that next level, and you kind of reach a long season of complacency? And what if there was so much more potential that you haven't tapped into, and you just need some great people around you, whether it's great parents, great leaders, great faith leaders, somebody that can set an example as a great spouse, a great parent, a great partner, whatever the case may be. Are you being challenged enough? And so if you are, great. If not, start looking around you and seeing the people in your walks of life to see who could join your circle, or you could break bread with, to learn from and to advocate for. And so the next one was from David Bly. Striving for success without hard work is like trying to harvest where you haven't planted. And so after you have those great people around you, you got to put in the work. They could tell you all the great things. You can have great coaches, great leaders, but if you're not willing to put in the work, it's going to be really hard to see your goals and visions come to life. Having great people around you can cast a vision in your life that you might not even see for yourself. And if you're blessed enough to have that opportunity, the next step is getting after it. You got to put in the work. And then the last one was from Steve Maraboli that says, life doesn't get easier or more forgiving. We get stronger and more resilient. And I know in my circles, we kind of joke about the stress that we feel today versus 5 years ago. We would laugh at the 5 years ago stress. And it's not because necessarily things get easier. It's because we've become more resilient. We've put in the work. You've gotten used to that level of stress or that level of capacity, and you grow as a person. So if you're fighting through a really tough season, just remember that it is a season and you're going to grow through it, and you're going to be more battle tested and prepared for that next season of life. Finish strong, mountain movers, and we will see you next week.